Hey guys, today we're going to be seeing if Reuniclus has what it takes to keep up in the VGC ladder. Stay tuned. And welcome, everybody. It is your mediocre self-proclaimed Pokemon master here, Tiggly Man, coming at you with a Ranked Battle Stadium Doubles live. Today we're going to be testing out Reuniclus. Reuniclus is a very devastating mon, especially in Gen 7, with his ability to boost, I think it's Acid Armor, to boost his defense, and then Calm Mind, and then he can learn Recover. He has Regenerator, so he can recover HP on switching. So in singles, he's a fantastic mon, and he also has very high special attack. Let's get into that. I'm going to be utilizing his special attack stat with a Life Orb, but this is going to be a little weird. We'll get into it. So here, we have a modest, I think it's a quiet nature. Don't quote me on that, but it's plus special attack, minus speed. We have max HP, max special attack, and we also have imperfect speed IVs. They're not 0, they're very good, but still, if someone has a best one, you know, we'll be slower than it under Trick Room. Here we have Psychic and Shadow Ball, two very spammable moves, I believe. Psychic, unfortunately, is completely blocked out by T-Tar. So this mon will struggle heavily against T-Tar, so we have mons that'll help against that. But we have Psychic, Shadow Ball, Trick Room, and Helping Hand. And the reason why we have the Life Orb is so if we choose the Dynamax Reuniclus, he is going to hit like a bus. He so hard. His special attack is what? Let's see, 194. That's crazy. Really good stat. We have Trick Room to get our a speed control, you know, so we can go first and sweep. And then we have Helping Hand if you know, they think he's gonna Trick Room or whatever. They're gonna try taunting him. They're gonna try faking him out. We can just Helping Hand and then have our boy smash. Because by the way this team looks, Reuniclus is gonna look like a hard Trick Roomer. But the thing is, Trick Room isn't our goal. It's just something that we have to help us win matches. That's all. We're not gonna just be clicking Trick Room at the beginning of every match. I mean, we might, if it really comes down to it, but that's not why I made him the way I did. Anyway, down to our Togekiss. It's the typical timid Togekiss from the last video with the Helping Hand. Another fantastic support mon. I'm running the usual weakness policy. It's bulletproof. I like this mon a lot. And of course, Dazzling Gleam, Air Slash, Heat Wave, and Helping Hand. Next up, we have Rotom Wash, primarily to stop the Excedril T-Tar core, because he can eat hits from them all day and he can Will-O-Wisp burn them and make them completely useless, and they'll just be sitting ducks, allowing me to set up and put in some work. We have a Wiki Berry to restore some HP, and just so you guys know, max HP, max defense with a bold nature. Very bulky boy. And then we have Hydro Pump, Thunderbolt, Thunder Wave, and Will-O-Wisp. So Thunder Wave to cripple speed on other mons, and Will-O-Wisp to drop their attack. Next up, we have Rhyperior, a mon that deserves zero explanation in this meta. The best Trick Room mon in the entire game. But hell, who needs a Trick Room when you can just run max Spadaf, max HP, and just leave him cruising? Now, let this sink in, okay? With no attack investment, just an adamant nature, his attack is 180. That is insane. There's mons that you'll run an adamant nature, full invest the EVs, and they won't even come close to that 180. Like, that is such a good attack stat, completely uninvested. He's gonna hit like a truck. And now I'm running him choice banded. I'm running the weakness policy on Togekiss because I'd like to think that my opponent's gonna kind of choke and play around the weakness policy, and at the end of the day the weakness policy doesn't even exist. So we're going choice banded right off the bat. He's gonna be hitting like a truck, and hopefully with this, you know, the way we have him set up, he's gonna eat some hits too. And then we have Rock Slide, Hammer Arm, Iron Head, and High Horsepower. Just fantastic overall coverage. Nothing really walls him. And yeah, we'll see how he does. The goal is going to be to get the Helping Hands off on him and just let him wail on things with Rock Slide right from the get-go. Because I don't think he's going to be a priority kill. Assuming I lead with like Togekiss or Reuniclus, people will probably choke up. But we'll see. We'll see. That's just predictions. And then next up, we have my boy. I love Scrafty. I believe he is extremely underrated. Great mon in this meta. So let's see what we got going on here. We have a max HP, max attack, random adamant. See, that's max investment. He only has 156 attack. Rhyperior has 25 more attack, and that's uninvested. Well, 24 technically. But he has Intimidate. So again, pressures the T-Tar, Excedril core, and just other physical attacking cores. And the fighting dark typing is good against Rhyperior too, because he resists its rock type attacks, and then it resists both T-Tar's rock and dark type attacks, which is fantastic. So great typing. We have Taunt, Fake Out, Close Combat, and Throat Chop. Taunt is to prevent other people from setting Trick Rooms if they choose to, because my team isn't complete Trick Room. Fake Out, self-explanatory, and just so you guys know, Sylveon's usually ran super bulky, so sometimes Scrafty will go first. I think they might be speed tied, but I'm not quite sure. But Throat Chop will completely negate her from using Hyper Voice. If that's her only attack, it makes her completely utterly useless. In the past, I've had matches where it came down to that, where I Throat Chopped her and she would try to use Hyper Voice. A fantastic and underrated move. Unfortunately, the DLC drops, it's not going to be as viable because I don't think Sylveon's going to be running around like crazy. Neither, I don't think, will Scrafty. But we'll see. And then to top it all off, to kind of, you know, complement the semi-Trick Room type thing, just in case we don't set a Trick Room, we have Dragapult to take advantage of his fantastic speed tier, primarily to completely discord Dracozolt and Dracovish. And then also, you know, we got Fake Out support and stuff, so we can make sure we can discord Whimsicott. It's going to try to set a Tailwind right away. And that'll be it for the team, guys. If you guys want the team ID, be sure to comment down below. I'll be sure to press this team into a shareable thing, and I'll send it to you. Without further ado, let's get into the first battle. I got our first battle here, everyone. Let's see what we rolled up against. That looks kind of terrifying. Gigalith is a scary mon. He's definitely have a weakness policy. Chandelure is a scary mon. Yeah. I like to think he's going to try to get an Aurora Veil up with Ninetales. So, is he going to lead in DD Ninetales? Let's just go. What do I want to do here? I wish I had one other fast boy. I'm tempted to lead. Let's do Reuniclus and Rhyperior. Take advantage of the psychic terrain that he'll set. And then in the back, let's keep Dragapult. And then I'm going to bring Rotom Wash. I don't think he's like necessarily ideal, but a Will-O-Wisp burn on Excadrill, Gigalith, or Grimmsnarl would be absolutely fantastic. Because I'm assuming the Gigalith is going to be weakness policy. I'd really like to assume. But I give that guy mad props for doing a Gigalith Excadrill over T-Tar Excadrill. So let's see what we can do. Because Gigalith Dynamax is super, super bulky. And he also has a fantastic attack stat. I think it's like 135. Which is only 5 less than Rhyperior's. What do you lead? Okay. I actually did not expect him to lead that at all. I'm kind of like regretting not bringing Scrafty at this point. So here, I guess I'm going to go for my Trick Room, actually, to kill his speed priority. And then let's high horsepower the Excadrill. I hope he doesn't double up into Reuniclus. If he's smart, he probably would. I'd like to think he's probably going to like Rock Slide and then probably hit him with a Max Steel Spike. But regardless, let's pray that Reuniclus survives. I don't think he will. But we'll see. Man, I should have led with Fake Out support. I really should have brought Scrafty. That's a shame on me thing. Max Steel Spike was popping into. Oh, he went for Rhyperior. That's completely fine. Okay, I'm fine with that. I hope the Rhyperior outspeeds the Gigalith so we can get one big hit off. Massive damage, absolutely massive. That is fantastic. Unfortunately, our Rhyperior is discorded. I should have just brought all slow boys. That's alright. Let's go Rotom here. I'm going to try to burn the Gigalith and destroy that Excadrill. Or actually, yeah. Do I max Phantasm? It's neutral. I'd like to think it knocks out. And then Will-O-Wisp, you. I hope he does not have the max guard thing on his Excedrin. Don't max guard, let me knock out your Excedrin. Once I burn that Gigalith, it's going to be a sitting duck, unless for whatever reason he has Swords Dance. Reuniclus, I versed you in the past, and you never died, and you demolished me. Please do the same for me. Massive HP. Okay, he did max guard, that's fine. We'll burn a turn of both of our Dynamaxes. That's fine. That did do good damage, though. Please land. Excellent. Alright, we're looking good. I really hope this max Phantasm knocks out. I think it will. We'll do that, and then I'm going to Thunderbolt the Gigalith. I don't want to pop his weakness policy if it is a thing. Come on, buddy, what are you doing here? I probably should have checked this team for potential switch-ins, but I'm assuming anything he's going to switch into is going to get devastated by the Max Phantasm. Please KO, please. It should. Yeah, okay, cool. Alright, I think we're in a pretty good spot here. Reuniclus putting in big work. It just sucks that the Sandstorm's up because I'm taking Life Orb chip and the Sandstorm chip. There we go, got a little bit of chip damage. And then once my Dynamax wears off on Reuniclus, I can Helping Hand the Rotom and smash that Gigalith. I'm surprised he let me get the Trick Room up, actually. Alright, there's Ninetales, that's okay. Let's max Mindstorm Ninetales. And then I'll also Thunderbolt. I hope this combination of the two, I want a Hydro Pump just in case, but I think this might even OHKO. Yep. Man, Reuniclus is a beast. That's so good. And Reuniclus gets to live one more turn, and with that Psychic terrain up, his Psychic is just as strong as his Max Mindstorm now, which is fantastic. Nothing, dude. He really flinched me. That's okay. It's okay. That didn't really matter. Everyone's buffed by the hail. Man, look at all those conditions at the end of every turn. Taking a second. Who is your last friend, buddy? Chandelure. I hope he doesn't have Protect. I'm going to Shadow Ball the Chandelure, and then I'm going to also Thunderbolt him. I really hope he doesn't Protect. That would make me very sad. Excellent. My Rotom should go before the Chandelure too, because I have no speed investment on him. One hit KO. Beautiful. I was nervous that he was going to be sashed or something. I really don't think that crit mattered because Reuniclus is just so chubby and handsome and weird in his little fetus outfit, whatever it is. That's good damage in that Thunderbolt. That's 0 a special attack investment in that Rotom, and he's hitting like a bus. Because he's a good boy. He's a good boy in a bad boy's body. That's what it is. And then we win next turn, no matter what. So let's just Psychic here. And then we Thunderbolt. What a good start. Alright, they forfeited. Excellent. That was a good first match. Reuniclus put in a bunch of work. Beast of Amon. I'll catch you guys in the next battle. Alright guys, I got our next match here. Let's see who we're up against. Okay. Scary team. I think he's going to lead Duraludon Whimsicott, which is all right. Unfortunately, that will force me to lead Scrafty with somebody. Let's do... I want to go Scrafty Dragapult, just in case he opts to lead with like Dracovish or something like that. Well, no, I don't think he will. I think he'll keep Dracovish in the back. So let's do Scrafty and Reuniclus. And then we'll bring Togekiss and Dragapult. I'm cool with that. Come on, buddy. Please lead Duraludon Whimsicott. If he leads Dracovish, I made the wrong move and someone has to die, unfortunately. I can still fake him out, but I just don't think I can knock him out. Okay, yeah, he did lead Whimsicott Duraludon. Alright. Now, I don't know what this damage calc is. I'm going to fake out that Whimsicott. And I'm going to Dynamax turn 1 and Max Mindstorm that Whimsicott. I think this Max Mindstorm will KO. I just have to break its sash with the fake out, that's all. And again, I think being the keyword. I'm a Life Orbed Reuniclus, so I think it will. Because that Max Mindstorm is like, with stab, 185 power or something like that. And then plus 30% from the Life Orb, so this has good potential to KO. I just hope he doesn't like double protect or something. That would be really annoying. But if he does, I think I can work around that, because I think I know how this is going to go down. I'm really surprised he didn't Dynamax turn 1. It was Whimsicott protected. Duraludon, what you doing? Okay, that's fine. That's big damage, though, unfortunately. Unfortunately, with, you know, the way this is, I have an idea here. We're going to taunt Whimsicott, and then I'm going to max guard my Reuniclus. So the Whimsicott can't start spamming fake tears, because that would be inherently really annoying. And then from there on out, I believe I can ignore the Whimsicott. Yep, here he goes. Funny enough, I think even if like the next turn he were to keep Whimsicott in, and oh, he can't protect, so yeah. Let's see if it predicts my max guard and goes to destroy Reuniclus. Let's see what happens. Come on, please be right. Please be right. Oh, Whimsicott tailwinded. That's still inherently fine. Yep, there we go. Cool. And then now I can ignore the Whimsicott. I believe he will Moonblast my Scrafty, so I'm going to swap into Togekiss, regrettingly. And then I'm going to... How powerful is this? 130. I'm going to max Phantasm that Duraludon. This should do a good bit of damage. Especially if we can get 2 more turns out of Reuniclus. Oh, hold on. I think this is our last Dynamax turn, unfortunately. Yeah, there's the Moonblast. No big deal. We can shake that off. How hard is this hitting? Okay, not bad. Not bad at all. It's just a bummer we lose our Dynamax this turn. Come on, big damage. Not big enough. Not big enough. Okay. What am I thinking here? I think he's gonna Steel Spike into my Togekiss. So I'm gonna Helping Hand Reuniclus. Or no. No, you know what? I'm gonna Heat Wave here. Then do I Trick Room? This is tough. I can't Trick Room. No. No, I can't do that. No, 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 no. I don't want to do that. Let's Helping Hand, Reuniclus, and then let's just... We'll Psychic Whimsicott just to get rid of her. Because Duraludon's Dynamax ends this turn. Oh, who are we drilling? Okay. It's not going to hit as hard as I hope. I wonder if the Duraludon actually went for my Reuniclus. Oh no, he went for Togekiss. Okay. This Psychic should hit pretty damn hard. This is times 1.8 power output. Come on, Reuniclus, smash this Sylveon. Oh, he changed the terrain, so it's not going to hit as hard as it was previously, but... Big damage. Big damage. The Tailwind for real not wear off? Who's getting faked out? Sylveon is. Fake out the Sylveon slot. And then I will... I'll Shadow Ball here. I'm gonna Shadow Ball the Duraludon. Try to get off some good damage. Okay, I figured that would happen. I was just too nervous because if it didn't protect, then that would have been an instant GG there. So that fake out was completely necessary. Tank it. Nope. That's okay. Now the Tailwind is gone. I can get Dragapult in and just spam Shadow Ball. I'm happy with the position that we're in. Let's close combat this Duraludon. And then let's Shadow Ball. This actually could go south. It could. Because you'd have to go Whimsicott on Duraludon to predict the close combat. You know what? I'm not going to play too fancy. Just be aware I'm aware of that. I've been playing fancy so long, and it gets me killed more times than not, to be completely honest. But I think he's going to go into Whimsicott and the Duraludon. If he stays in, it was the move. He stayed in. See, that's why I'm not playing fancy. Excellent. Oh yeah, I just kind of realized it's GG. I actually should have dropped a Shadow Balled the Duraludon, because with my Choice Specs boost it probably would have KO'd, and then I should have banked on Scrafty being quicker and Throat Chopped her. Damn it, because I could have negated her Hyper Voice. That was a misplay on my end. Alright, yeah. We're about to get slapped. That is a GG. We'll take the L on that. I'll catch you guys in the next battle. I have our final battle for the evening here. Let's see what we're versing. Gen 1 team. Very cool, very cool. Give the guy major props. I think Reuniclus looks good as soon as the Gengar is destroyed. I really do. I kind of want to lead Scrafty Dragapult, to be completely honest. What do I want to do? Yeah, let's do that. Scrafty, Dragapult, and then we'll keep Reuniclus in the back, and then Togekiss too. Okay, yeah, I like that. I'm assuming he's gonna lead Raichu with something. Something being probably like Gengar. So I actually might Dynamax Scrafty. Because if he leads Raichu, he should fake out my Scrafty. Let's see, we can go do. Oh, okay. This is actually kind of scary. I'm gonna... Oh, this is tough. I'm gonna taunt the Snorlax. And then I'm gonna drop a Thunder... Oh, ah, man. No, I'm gonna double up into Blastoise. I'm gonna close combat and I'm gonna Thunderbolt, because if he Shell Smashes, that's gonna be a huge issue. He's probably gonna Shell Smash Belly Drum. If this one-hit KOs, yeah, I figured it wouldn't. That's why I doubled up into him. Yeah, he Shell Smashed. Okay, cool. So we made the right move. But I think Snorlax is gonna Belly Drum, which is horrifically unfortunate. If he doesn't, that's great. If he just Darkest Lariats my Dragapult, I'm cool with that. Alright, Blastoise is discorded, which is excellent. Now, who's he going after? Belly Drum might be ideal just for the fact that Scrafty is out. Okay, yeah, he did Belly Drum. And then now the Raichu is going to be coming in. Unfortunately, Scrafty is my only means of demolishing the Snorlax for the most part. So I think I will have to fodder somebody. Come on, bro, pick somebody. What an aggressive lead. That was the most aggressive, like, screw you lead I've ever seen. Belly Drum, Shell Smash. Talk about hyper offense. Yep, okay. Oh man, he's gonna probably use a flying move. I want to save him. I do. I think I have to. So we'll go into Reuniclus. And then I want a Dynamax. I'm doing it. I'm gonna Dynamax. I'm gonna Max Lightning the Charizard. Even though I think the Snorlax is just gonna blow back my Dragapult, but I have to position it so I can get a helping hand on Scrafty to close combat that Snorlax and knock him out without him eating his berry. I think the only way of doing that will be to helping hand him. Come on, let's hope this prediction's right. And hopefully he's running Hurricane over Air Slash, so maybe we have a chance for him to miss. Maybe he didn't even bother, honestly, Dynamaxing his Snorlax. Maybe he just stayed normal. He Dynamaxed his Zard. Oh, okay, yeah. He Dynamaxed Snorri, buddy. I don't think this max lightning, unfortunately, is going to kill. I hope I crit or something. If this kills Zard, we're in a really good spot. Please. Okay, it did knock out. Excellent. Okay. We're in a better spot than we were before. I hope Snorlax attacks my Scrafty, assuming he's the bigger threat. Funny enough, actually, if I would have known that knowledge, I wouldn't have had to Dynamax my Dragapult. Okay, yeah, he was going for Scrafty. Okay, cool, cool. Smashed. Alright, I'm gonna go back into Scrafty. Then he has Venusaur. I really want to I'm gonna close combat and I'm gonna max Wormwind and hope that he does not max guard. If he max guards, I'm gonna be real sad. But again, we don't want to play too fancy. Come on, bro, what are you doing? He's probably gonna max guard, then try to sleep powder one of my mons. He did not max guard. That's why we don't play too fancy. Now we just have to hope that this close combat will knock out. I'm pretty sure it does. It should, at least. Oh, damn it. Oh, no. I'm not sure if it does anymore. Scrafty, please lay a beating. Wasn't enough. Wasn't enough. Damn. We survived. Holy shit. I can't believe it. That's awesome. I have no reason not to close combat him again. And I'm just going to max Wormwind the Venusaur. I want to double up in the Snorlax, but if he max guards, that would be really annoying. As long as this Sludge Bomb don't crit. He max guarded. There we go. Cool, cool. This was the move. And then if his Venusaur doesn't kill me, I can knock out that Snorlax next turn with Dragapult, because my choice specs will be kicked back on. That's fine. Ate it up like a champ. Okay. What's the plan here? I'm gonna close combat you. No, no, no. I'm gonna throat chop you, and then I have to Thunderbolt Snorlax, because the Thunderbolt on Venusaur really ain't gonna do too much. Excellent. Picked up our Snorlax KO. Very threatening once he belly drummed and got that special defense raised. That was very spooky. I mean, he's really afraid of that Dragapult. I'm just choice specs. You could have just left him there, actually. Let's see what this throat chop does. Add an X attack. Good damage. Fantastic damage. And then we can throw out Togekiss, and we can just flex, and we can just Dazzling Gleam. Kind of a bummer, Reuniclus didn't really come out there. But, Scrafty, don't sleep. Do not sleep on Scrafty. We'll pick up our KO here. GG, bro. That was a very good match. Super hyper offense team. With that being said, guys, I'll catch you in the outro. Guys, everybody, thank you so much if you have made it to this point. I sincerely appreciate it. Hope you had a good time with the video. I hope you really enjoyed the team. If you'd like the team ID, comment down below. I'll be sure to put this in a paste bin and share it on over to you. This team is extremely versatile, and it has some pretty good matchups. I think it does lack a little bit of an offensive presence once Reuniclus, Rhyperior, and or Dragapult are discorded and Togekiss without the weakness policy popped. But if you can play it properly, I think this is one of my more solid teams that I put together. And do not sleep on Reuniclus. Don't sleep on Scrafty. Fantastic mons, absolutely fantastic. And I'm glad I really did prep for the Excedril T-Tar core, because the first match we had the Gigalith, and you know what? Our sets worked. Put in the work, won some matches, had a good time. And with that being said, guys, I'll catch you in the next one. Later, everybody.